Hey guys, Stealth here, back with episode 5 of Prison Architect. Now, I have 60 cells, 3 in protected custody, and this episode I want to expand onto the other regions just to make sure that my prison gets a bit bigger. For that I will need to reassign several rooms, because my canteen is pretty big, but I don't think it's going to be able to feed about 100 prisoners, or 150, which is going to be my next goal. So first we're going to need a bit more money. Now, we can take a couple of grants for that. Prisoner acclimatization and engagement. Assign 3 to the laundry, 3 to the kitchen, 3 to the cleaning cupboard. We can do that. So all I need then is to assign, let's say 6 to the kitchen. And just to make sure that they don't start stealing knives, spoons and other materials from the kitchen, we're going to need a large, or a metal detector here. Metal detector. Now I have 85,000. Let's also take the grant for expanding my prison capacity to 100. And I can take a long-term investment. Okay. So for this I'm gonna need a bit more room. I can buy this area. And I can buy that area. Now, I have found that if you buy new areas, your prison is somehow put on the map again, like a new map is generated, and that's why it thinks that none of these rooms have water, which is not actually the case. As you can see, all of those things disappear rapidly, so if you see that happening, just ignore it. Okay, we're gonna have to put up a new and larger fence. That's gonna take my workers quite a bit of time, I think. And we could go with a perimeter wall, although that is pretty expensive. Let's see. It cost me 8,000 for that border alone. No thanks. There. They got their work cut out for them. I'm first placing this outer wall, so then I can take down this wall and expand my prison outwards into that direction. It will mean that I have to reassign some rooms, because, for example, this shower room is probably big enough, but I'm not sure my canteen or kitchen are. So I do have to keep in mind that if your prison grows, all of the facilities with it have to grow as well. And we're going to do a shakedown. I want to see what exactly is going on my prison. These guys are taking their time to build it. Okay, as they're doing that, we can start to look into what exactly has been found in the last 24 hours. Medicine. Found a knife. Stolen from the kitchen. A spoon. Smuggled in. It was detected. It was detected 3 times. And then found. Wow. That's interesting. I have a guard here. This thing, let me guess, it was thrown in. Yep. Over here we found a drill in the kitchen, which was smuggled in through, I think, the cooks with their materials. Found a spoon being thrown in. So I suppose my contraband meters are going up again. Yeah, a little bit. Look at that, the demand and supply, or the supply is low and the demand is high. They definitely want to get their drugs. Not gonna happen. By the way, doing this will not exactly please your prisoners, to put it mildly. As you can see, 23 prisoners have been unnecessarily searched. And they don't like that. So you will aggravate your prison population a little bit, but so be it. I'd rather have them pissed off a little bit than have them smuggle in stuff. Immediately the supply for weapons goes up again. Question is where? How do they do it? Let's get a couple of our CIs to interview. You got good coverage. Activate. There, he's in the security office. So now we can start asking him some questions. Informants. We know where the CIs are. Let's see. It looks like we don't... Ooh, we know that there's something being brought in. Search that. I don't see any guys with a bullseye over their heads, so that means that there's not anyone being targeted right now that he knows. Let's activate another asset. Simon Locke. Tell me what you know. That's Simon. Let's see. What can you tell me? Not much. You know that someone arranged to throw in a box of matches, I think? What else? Someone arranged to throw in a pair of scissors. Interesting, but nothing really special. Okay, you can go. Next. I'm activating multiple of these guys one by one so that I know, or I have different sorts of coverage over the prison. Some guys will see one area of the prison, some other guys will see another area, and by this I hope to get a bit more coverage. 26% coverage. Oh, he knew the same thing about this thing being thrown in, scissors being thrown in. What happens if we activate multiple assets? Will that, like, give me more coverage? They're all being brought in. Coverage 50%. That's better. Someone arranged to throw in a shank. We've got another guy who wants to be an informant. Someone arranged to throw in a baton into the security area. Okay. Seems like we're doing alright. Deactivate all of my CIs. Tools and weapon supplies are low, narcotics are medium, but not as high as the demand is, so that's good. How are the programs doing? 10 passed the workshop safety induction. Foundation education program is going on, so that is right here in that classroom. 5 passed the drug addiction program, 2 passed the alcohol group therapy. Okay, looks like the fence is done. That's good. Now I can start to slowly demolish these walls and then upgrade that area of the prison. Maybe my policy on getting stuff into the prison, on finding weapons, isn't harsh enough. If you got drugs, you're being thrown into solitary for 12 hours. If you take a weapon or a tool, you're being locked down for 2 hours. Let's increase that to 12 hours as well. No, it's not very nice, but I hope that it will help with preventing prisoners to get that stuff. We got some people with serious complaints. What about then? Food? Are they all hungry or something? Well, that's fine, they're being fed right now. There you go, that thing's done. Get all those trash cans away. These guys are cleaning up where the fence used to be. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's expand the prison a little bit. Let's make this an 11 by 31. And another one. I got plenty of money, I can build 3 cell blocks. They got their work cut out for them. Now I'm going to cordon off these areas so that they cannot reach this outer fence, and hopefully that will stop the influx of luxuries, weapons, narcotics, etc. If I get more prisoners, how many will I get? 10. Yeah, I can take 10. And then I can just assign this area of the prison as a standard area. Whoops. There. Medium security only, just like the rest of the prison. So, actually that's shared, I think. There. So, doors in the middle. Seems like it's getting a bit busy in the showers, but there's still room for everyone, more or less. Hygiene. 10 guys, or almost 20 guys still in a shower. Oh well. Lock these guys open, because there's nothing going in here anyway. Materials, concrete tiles. And we're also going to make a path straight through the yard. And then take down this wall. Now, just to be sure, I'm going to build a second power generator specifically for this area of my prison, so that I won't have to tax this generator too much, which is already running at pretty high capacity. I've got 4 blocks left. Let's see, now we're almost at capacity. Close the prison. Now, utilities section does not have to be in a building. You can just keep it out in the open. And that's going to save you at least a bit of money. Put some tiles down here. These tiles, by the way, are not just for looks, they also increase the walking speed of the people here, which is very handy, because it makes sure that both your prisoners and your workers go around the prison a bit faster. Assign that there. Start to get power lines up. How is contraband doing? Again, very, very high supply of narcotics. This continues to be a problem. So I guess just being very harsh on the punishments for that is not good enough. And this seems to be an area where it's all coming in. This piece of the yard. Maybe there's a very easy solution for that. Just make this no longer part of the yard. Dismantle those weight benches and relocate them to that section and put a fence up there. Deployment, dog patrols. Stop patrolling there. There, that should be enough. And I hope that they won't be able to throw it over that fence. This is just going to be enough. Now let's also work on some more concrete walls here. I might not have enough money to do this in one day, so I'm just going to have to be a little bit patient with that. They're still working on putting up these power lines as well, so they're pretty busy. Materials, put up a fence. And actually we could just set this up as a different area of my prison with a large jail door. Let's do a random search of this cell block. You're probably not going to be happy about that, but yeah, they found something here. Next, that cell block. Oh good, this is done. So, let's keep this door manually locked open. For now. Materials, objects, add some beds. And then toilets. Now I'm really starting to run low on funds. I only got 1100 left. So before we expand this area, I'm going to have to be a bit patient with that. In the meanwhile, they can put up those weight benches, which I removed earlier. A lot of stuff in storage right now. Look at the convoy of supply trucks. My workers are really busy. Damn, narcotics are still very high. How about finance? Where's my money going? Finance, here. Income, grants, prisoner grants, max security grants. I have max security prisoners? Okay. Really? A couple of high risk guys. Why is that? What did you do? Experience. Attacked prisoner, serious injury, found weapons, drugs and luxuries. Well, you're a nice person. Yep, we're gonna do another shake-up, guys. I might be doing these things too often, but I want to see if this small extra piece of fence actually helped. That one was smuggled in. This one was thrown in. Again, a shank thrown in or brought in. Seems like this area is now clean. There's nothing coming in. So let's assume that they can throw it over about 5 tiles. That means that I have to keep up a perimeter here of 5 tiles as well. So while I still have a bit of money left, let's make that a perimeter. And I want nobody to cross between these cell blocks. Let's see, so about 5 blocks from the entrance. 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be enough. That takes up a lot of space in your prison if you do it like that. There has to be another way, I just haven't found it yet. Oh yeah, so everybody starts working on a separate piece of fence, that seems logical. Sometimes I do not understand what these guys are thinking. Cordon off that area. And I think that by now I've made sure that they have a pretty secured area on all sides of the prison. So hopefully this will work. Holy crap, 4 in solitary and 7 awaiting. Oh well, I guess you shouldn't have smuggled in weapons and drugs then. Now I know I still need to provide water to these areas, but first I wanted to get the contraband problem under control. And it seems to be going down a little bit. So that's good. Supply truck convoys here again. A lot of ingredients being brought in. Let's see about the needs. I think I need to have a bit more phones or more visitation. Recreation is getting a bit low. Unsurprising, because I don't have a lot of recreation, so I need to put up a couple of, I don't know, books, maybe television, stuff like that. I do have 2 televisions here. Got the pool tables for 60 guys, or 59, because I think one got released. That's a bit few. So, and now we wait. I can only have 2 of these grants at the same time, so I'm waiting for funds for another 79 hours, which is 3 days, a little under 4. And I cannot complete this one either, because I haven't got the capacity yet to finish this cell block. Anyway, this is a... oh, darn. He got trapped. Well, we're gonna search you, friend. Anyway, I do need to find a way to get him out. So let's just put up a jail door. Right about there. Oh crap, I put this fence too close to the Jenny. That's not good. If I do that, then I cannot work with it. I cannot put any more of those blocks there. So, temporarily remove this wall. Workers have a long way to go from their restroom, their staff room. There, that's better. And now I can put a jail door here or a staff door, but I think a jail door is better. They might just try to break open a staff door. I don't want to have that happen. There you go. 4 prisoners have been searched unnecessarily. I'll be the judge of that. So far, no tunnels. That is very, very surprising. I thought there would be a lot of escapes happening by now, but so far we're just doing fine. Contraband. Extremely high supply of narcotics. How the hell do they do it? How do they get narcotics? Booze. I think that qualifies as narcotics. Smuggled in from visitation. Now if I could install a policy where everybody in visitation, or who comes out of visitation, gets searched immediately, that would be nice, but I don't think that's in the game yet. Booze smuggled into the kitchen. The dog found it, but it was only later handled. Somebody found the pliers here. Shears. Let me guess. Yep, that was thrown in. What about the rest? A spoon smuggled in, detected. Brilliant. What about the other areas? Some booze, some cigarettes, smuggled in through visitation. God, I'm just gonna have to assign a guard here. This is getting out of hand. I don't mind people getting visits from their family, but the way they go about it, I don't like. Are the needs being met? Need for drugs is high amongst 10 prisoners. Need for alcohol is going up a little bit. But the fact that this need is high means it's not being met. So that is good news. Because this means that it's not as big a problem as I thought it would be. Let's see. I have that program. How's that going? Is anyone actually getting off of drugs? Pharmacological treatment of drugs. 10 in the queue. It requires session length of an hour, 3 sessions in an infirmary. Oh, right. I need to have more beds. With more beds in my infirmary, I can then make sure I have a bit more capacity for those drug therapy sessions. Should limit the supply of drugs, because the need is not as high. Well, that's a gardener, that's fine. I thought it was an inmate going out there. My initial prison seems so small, now I have all of this extra room. Anyway, we should have a little bit of money now to get this supply up and running. So that should do. Well, the question is, I don't think they can reach that actually. Can they or can't they? You have to go through this jail door. They should be able to reach that side of the prison. Because this is all cordoned off now. "14 prisoners, serious complaints. What do you want? You want to see your family? Yeah, I know what you're gonna do with your family. You're gonna smuggle in stuff. It's not exactly a good idea, is it? You want more recreation, you want more food and sleep. You want more freedom? Well, sorry, it's prison. You're not going to get freedom. Deal with it. Okay, this pipe is being installed. That's good. I'm still installing that pipe there. And I also want to have a pipe running parallel there and one parallel there. And then I can start to put in all of the water supplies. And finally get that cell block operational. If I can get 20 prisoners in there, once I put in a little bit more walls and jail doors, then that should really help with my income. Look, I'm even in the negative right now. And I still have to wait 56 hours for funds, so that's not good either. Contraband, it's still quite high. You, what have you done? Sentenced to 25 years for multiple crimes including murder and robbery. You're a nice guy, aren't you? He's still serving quite a bit of time. He's going to be here for another 25 years. Reputation strong. This prisoner hits harder with each punch. Grading. Reoffending chance 2%. That's good news. He won't be doing it again. Committed 1 murder. Ooh. So that's why you're a high security prisoner. Health. He's not being well fed, he's not staying exercised, and he doesn't take any penalties either. I could switch my program or my prison over to my prisoners being well fed. Medium. Meal quality. If I switch this to high, I lose about 300 income. But if I can make sure that they're being well fed, then that should be okay. Okay, got some booze here again in this prison. These cells look dirty. Guess I don't have enough people working in that cleaning cupboard. But I thought I maxed it out. Yeah, 7 out of 7. I guess I'm just gonna need another cleaning cupboard. Oh well, waiting for funds. I need about I need 4,000 to make sure that I can get all of these jail doors, because they're 200 apiece. Well, we're going to have to wait a bit. If you attack a prisoner, you're going into solitary confinement for 24 hours. We don't do that stuff here. There you go. Escape attempt. That means everything's going to be locked and you're going to be stuck in your cell for another 12 hours straight. Attack the staff member. That's not acceptable either. Solitary for 24 hours. It's going to get busy in solitary. I probably need more cells. Serious injuries, search him and the cell, and you're going to put into solitary for half the time because you didn't actually commit a murder. There. Holy hell, that's a lot of logs. Guess they chopped down quite a bit of trees from my forest trees. The thing is, normally you'd use those logs in a carpentry thing, carpenter table, but I don't have anyone qualified, I cannot afford it, and I cannot exactly afford getting anyone to do it either. Brilliant. Actually, I'm just going to sell this stuff. Sell object. And that might actually be able to fund my prison expansion a little bit. See? 3,800. That's nice. These guys are pretty hungry, I think. Needs food. Oh, it's not bad actually. About 20 to 30 guys are hungry out of 57. That's quite alright. Let's see, do I have a grading? No, I need 10 prisoners released. I have 9. So, not yet. Now this is a problem. I do not have enough stacks of food here. So I need more cookers probably. Because these guys, let's see, this one. This one needs bladder, bowels, sleep, family. Bladder, bowels, family, drugs. You're not going to get any of those. He's very happy about the hygiene. Bladder, bowel, exercise. Everybody needs exercise. Yep, you're being searched, friend. What do you have? While we're waiting, I can just get these extra sections in place. Small tip: if you're playing prison architect and you're building a new cell block, keep a cell door or a jail door which is not being used yet locked open, so your workmen can go in and out very easily. If you don't, then this is going to cause a major delay, and you're going to have to station a guard here just to keep that door open. Oh, you want to get something, do you? I don't think so. Look at that. Where the hell are you guys going? There's only one place you can go, and that's to the outer side of the fence to try and get the stuff that was delivered to you there. Search this prisoner. I cannot exactly punish them yet, because they haven't done anything yet. I'm not going to wait for it to happen. Whoa, we got a runner. Go after that guy. Damn it. Get that prisoner back to its cell. You. With him. I hope that if I can have guards in here, I can deter them from actually getting their stuff. The moment they got their stuff, they're probably going back. So what I'm going to do is just lock this jail door. And then everybody who wants to go back is just going to get searched. Look at that. I'm sorry, but you're not taking a stroll in the outer perimeter of my prison. That is just not how this works. Search him again. He might have picked up what he came for. What about these guys? What are you here for? Yep, you picked something up. You came way too close to that fence. And you, same thing. He came here with a mission, he got his mission done. And we detected a spoon on that guy. Let's see about the others. Search him. Yep, found a fork. So it does work, putting up a bigger fence like that. That's good news. What about you? Yep, found booze. That's gonna get you quite a bit of time in solitary. It's gonna get busy there. Still waiting another 29 hours to get funds. So that's about a day. Got some exports. We can at least get half of these jail cells operational. Yep, found a shank. Let's put this thing in normal mode so he can actually be escorted out of here. Same with these other guys who are probably starving by now. Rooms, jail cells. Capacity upgraded to 73. Now let's let a couple more guys in. 11. So I'm gonna end up with 67. That's good. Got a bit more cash flow coming in. Oh, yuck. Whoa, whoa. Somebody did tunnel the way out of here. From where? Crap. So they managed to make it out. What are we gonna do about that? I'm not sure, but I think dogs can detect tunnels. So let's put a deployment, put a dog patrol on those sections. And hopefully he can detect those tunnels for me. Okay, this is interesting. Searched the cell block, didn't find a tunnel. You're not going to tell me that thing came from all the way over there. I find that hard to believe. I believe this is really the only way they can have dug a tunnel. They usually don't do that from a classroom. I doubt they did it from the workshop. I got a guard there at all times. So how the hell did they do it? Search this cell block. And then that one. Still, no tunnel found. What the hell? Looks like this prisoner is also trying to find something near the fence. Do a search on him. Yep. It's still being brought in. Interesting. Anyway, we got a bit more prisoners now, we got a bit more income. So time to get the other side of this cell block operational, get more income. And then I'm probably going to run into another problem, which is that I don't have enough capacity to feed everyone, to shower everyone, to have a big enough yard, etc. I think I can actually do it like that. There. $77, $81, $83. That's better. Get more prisoners in. Dog patrol. Does this actually do something for my contraband measures? A little bit. Not too much. Some of these guys are very, very unhappy. Food, sleep, hygiene, recreation. Okay, that's the next project, recreation. And they're right, I don't have a lot of recreation for them. Funds in 6 hours. This is not good. This is not good. If this continues to go up, then I'm going to have a riot. Recreation is being handled. Sleep is okay. Food, I think they're about to get fed. Recreation. Freedom and clothing. There you go. Now it's being suppressed because they've all eaten. They were very, very hungry, I guess. Still, I can seat about 4 guys per bench per table, I guess. Maybe no, actually. Does it say how many I can seat? It doesn't. Oh, brilliant. I don't have enough money to get this stuff done. In 5 minutes I have 16,000. Thank you. Grants. Can we get another grant? Prison manufacturer. Produce 30 license plates. I think that's easy. 9 license plates. 9. Stack of wood. Sell that. Sell that. Now I got quite a bit of money. Nice. So that means I can reorganize my prison. I can get these cells online, I can get these buildings done, but I will have to probably create a bigger canteen. But that's something we're going to do in the next episode, because this episode has gone on for long enough. Hope you enjoyed. I had one runner today. I built quite a bit of fence here to make sure that none of these prisoners could get access to stuff being thrown into the prison. And by doing that, I hope to limit the supply of contraband so that it's only going to come in from the front door right there, where my dog is going to detect it, where my metal detectors are going to detect it, and hopefully that'll help. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, because I'll be doing an episode of Prison Architect regularly. And if you have a suggestion on how I could further improve my prison, please leave me a comment below. Again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.